are about to.
30 seconds left.
Pressure on Tree just to keep them tied up. It's going to be a quick pinch onto Market. Izu needs a couple kills.
Okay, but really delayed on the Dragon Cross. May just kind of sprinting in. He's able to go ahead, ghost him down. For the damage found from that. Carpe waiting to see, but switch already hit, so not a great opportunity to try to set up for these blind sheriff shots through that smoke. We'll just wait for the rest of the team to get close by, but door is going to have to be broken first and foremost.
The post-plant positions are pretty solid for DFM. They have main control. It looks like Cess is considering potentially lurking around, but he's just going to hang far back. Doesn't get tagged by the 0 point.
Does not. He also does have that paranoia still available, as well as one more smoke to try to further slow up this approach here from T1. Point at the ready. There's a drop down. Excurate now checking behind him. Ends up falling. As Anthem collects that kill. Jump peeking there with those right clicks. Is okay. Rossi trying to match. He's able to find better of him, but Medusa with 3 will be able to get DFM the pistol round. We'll be able to bring an end to it here for now. Shutting the door. A couple random stray shots to see if he can get any kind of connection, but still 5 members alive here for T1 as they get ready to go on the approach here to retake the site. Lingering there in main. May able to find side player. That's a Marshall now. Grounded flash coming through. May able to collect the second. Paint shells back online. Anthem will get a piece there as Izu will fall. Oversends the paint shell. Doesn't get it quite in towards Market, but he's very wary about this position over at Alley.
One enemy
going to be spotted. Is going to be Rossi taken down. Is able to find that kill. Push into the smoke. Carpe going to be good for 1, but time is pretty much dwindling. Could maybe find an additional kill if you can drop Anthem. That would leave a rifle down on the ground. So some economic damage dealt here, but ultimately it will be DFM starting off this map 2-0.
I mean, dropping more weapons than they should have, but DFM will still come out on top. You here on the stage.
2 sheriffs, otherwise Bulldogs and a Vandal here for the side of DFM. So still quite a bit of firepower as Rossi. Full flash, turns his sights back over to May, trying to get that fragment down. May, that's his moment to strike. Rocket out, sends it. Time point down to 41. Is Izu able to find that transfer, picking up to Saya. Up on top, the paint shell at his feet. It will claim him. This is May. Himself a 3rd elimination. Currently on for an ace. Sees the gun, but didn't quite find that shot. Carpe turns back, Medusa a little back around. Izu now here, avoiding these shots. Springboard does get tagged down. 56 HP remaining here on the open for T1. Sends out another smoke. Has to push forward though. Gets himself down into the site where Excurate is waiting, and Izu actually does manage to find Sessu. Kill found, but now the trading one back, but Excurate to find another. May on the lurk. 19 HP remaining here for that raise. Is Excurate just trying to dance around. Nusa tries to flush him out, ends up falling. Now it is all on Anthem. Finds the headshot to take down Carpe, but he just doesn't have the time for the plant. It's not in his hands. Just can't get that one down, so unfortunately here.
To strike on Jay, but look at the stack. Immediate reaction from T1.
Well, there's a 0 point flash just land right in front of their faces, but now they're going to be slowed up. Showstopper though. Able to be drawn out. May again down low. 5 HP remaining on him. Excurate able to find Medusa. Looks for a little bit more there in mid. May turns back. Is able to find him, but it's just bloody back and forth. Rossi on the floor here at the moment. There's Carpe saying, well, I can't really res you.
30 seconds left.
But also we have the spike down, and that guy's got no HP. Goes for the kill. Now we'll be able to pick him back up. So it's going to be 2 side of DFM, an early pick. Set up for Neth to utilize that Neural Theft, but now it's not with the rest of the squad, so it does have to rotate it back around the other side of the map. But Medusa taken down first and foremost. Rossi able to find that kill.
Oh, and they were getting able to get snuck in, right? I mean, DFM, they even spot the fact, okay, that the smoke doesn't really have anyone covering it.
May with 1. But as Carpe sends out the drone, he'll see no one else is really pushing in on the back end of that. Entry power very much taken away from them. Spike is in hand, but realistically, where do you try to go from here?
Yeah, DFM, I think they could gain a lot of value right now in this round to just try to suss out what's the movement like from T1, right? What's the rest of the setup? Because the round, like you mentioned, is looking very difficult, but you're not in that far out on the attacking half on Ascent. So getting some more information, getting some habits and tendencies out of the way from T1, that'll help you set up an advantage in the future rounds.
A quick little peek in, and okay, Saya finds himself a second target as Rossi will be able to get Neth.
Not just one round at a time in isolation, but how does it all stack up?
And another full flash connecting there is May. Jumping forward, shot a little bit wide from Sai player, but Medusa able to find Execute. May going to be put down, however, Sai on the repeat. Comes up with a kill. Izu sending out that paranoia! And Sai player keeps it protected. Gunning down Medusa on the approach. And now it is all down to the Omen. It's a creep around, second shot will connect. Finds the kill onto Carpe. Let's be able to try to recover the weapon here. Saya not necessarily aware that he's on that flank, but nice little adjustment, a little flick of the wrist, and he will be able. This is just going to be backpedaling now. And it looks like they're going to be leaving Izu in a bit of a more unorthodox position just behind.
Well, it's a very infamous position as well, so we'll have to watch and see how that pans out.
That's very true, as Excurate getting bogged a little bit there by the boom bot. Doesn't clear him nor May, but 5 HP remaining there on the race, so damage dealt, but kill not found. Two-man advantage here for the side of DFM as they turn their sights up here in towards mid, and there you go. Izu does get caught. Rossi slows things up a bit with that fragment. Now wants to try to pull in against this Omen, who is not quite prepared. He's like, oh, where did he TP to? He's up top. Does take a shot. Able to find that elimination, but then Medusa re-swings back around, finds the kill. Carpe now on his lonesome.
Spike plant.
There's plenty of cash here in the hands of T1. May just 2 away from a showstopper. Carpe continuing to creep closer, though.
I mean, you've got so many creds, so I don't blame him. Right, sure, May is 2 points away from the showstopper. That would be the one thing you're a little concerned about, but the creds are so low on the side of DFM. You want to try at least a little bit.
Oh, I mean, he hit Anthem down to 62.
Everyone quite low.
Recon not spotting, but May will be able to survive the round. Pushes up, gets 1 step closer to that show. All T1 gets clustered up, most of them over here towards Market. Looks like Izu joining in alongside Ross. They try to rotate over around through B main, but now Saya player taken out, so up on the floor. May continues to take space here, takes out Carpe.
Very
these 2 players that were going to go on this flank that are just going to be sat back in B lobby.
Yeah, very big for May, recognizing that if the Odin's going to keep spamming, we got to push out, we got to do something about it. Otherwise, this pit is our own death trap. Whether they knew about the flanks or not doesn't even matter. But you got to imagine that that's a possibility DFM considered. Now, T1 heads up play to go for the flank, knowing that the pit is available. But they won't be able to make use of it, like you said. And DFM, looking pretty solid already.
You can take a pretty easy guess as far as where Izu's going to be. Paint Shell's down to 6 HP now. As Rossi going to try to maybe provide some form of covering fire, but now he himself is going to get caught up in the mix. Just distract him long enough for Medusa and Anthem to get taken. Very much suspicious about this. Rossi playing back gen here for the moment. There's the paranoia sent in just for the further target, but can't follow up on the second. May able to strike him down. Showstopper still at the ready. Side player now. Knives drawn, sends 1.
Trying to see if it draws Saya into a fight. He's not that crazy.
Oh yeah, no tailwind's gonna have to back away as that second knife does whiff. Carpe in the meantime, just looking to hold from heaven. Waiting for any kind of additional cue. So far it's just gonna be the boom bot. Sends that dart right before it would have been nullified.
This is a lot of time spent for DFM. I get what they're trying to do. They know that T1's gonna want to take contact, so they play it slow, but that numbers advantage may not be as great as they think with an Odin here.
Oh, the gap to work with here. That's going to be spotted. Anthem now mowed down as Carpe just continues to hold M1. Can't readjust for Medusa. Doesn't get any damage out onto the Viper either. Plant now going to be coming through, but Execute in position. Lockdown at the ready. He sends it. Mitchell's not available, but there is still that showstopper here from May. Something that T1 have to be very cognizant of is Medusa going on a bit of a walk. And Sai says, oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Gets the headshot now. That brings May into the 1v2. Can't quite line it up though.
Wow.
For the readjustment, Saya player continues to counter swing against him. Finds that elimination. So T1 will be able to get themselves now up to 7-round wins.
Yeah, and a good double swing high-low. Look at T1 immediately trying to react for more space.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I was gonna say, likely getting caught, but no, I've been covering fire. Net the cross away, able to find him, but then Izu goes right back in, cleans him up. So the 3v3 now. The showstopper still online in this final round of the half. Everybody clustered together over towards B.
It's gotta be
just Excurate.
Yeah, it's gotta be a flash drive into the showstopper, right? You don't have time to clear everything. Set up for it.
Flash drive out. Showstopper finds him. Excurate gonna be taken down. TP happened to be canceled as well.
30 seconds left.
Carpe nearby,
Last
spots
player
one, but
standing.
Medusa, way too fast for him, finds the headshot. Now it is just Izu
Spike
having
planted.
to try to pull off a 1v3.
And a relatively quiet start to stage one. Still not quite where he would want to be himself. But if he can make this clutch, he's right back in it. Look at these angles that TFM's holding.
How do you isolate this? That smoke would be one way to try to help it, but as he swings the corner, Anthem will be able to take him down. It's going to be Shells has been sent in. Rossi going to be tagged down about 74, sends up the fragment to delay the approach here onto Heaven. Izu takes a very aggressive position. Fragment lobbed in, Boombot not getting it, but Izu finds two! Instantly pulls the trigger and it is rewarded. They and Neth both taken down. That's a fantastic start to this post plane here for the side of T1.
So much to clear here for Cess.
Oh, Excurate spotting him. Just managed to play elusively, but he's between a rock and a hard place. Now the smoke goes down. Instant little head tap there. Gets the finisher. Anthem on the drop will be able to finish off Izu, but the rest of the team cleans it up. It's going to be T1 tying up the count. Pistol round wins. Cessa in a bad spot. Flash in. Gets him tucked into the corner, but the range just not deep enough to really find a huge amount of damage. Izu leading the way, gets a second double kill, back to back in that regard. Looks for a little bit more. Neth will be able to just spray across through that toxic screen. Just take him down, but the weapon be recovered. Looks like the answer is going to be no. Neth now gone. Saya able to snipe him out. As Anthem trying to dance around, but yeah, they know exactly where he is. Now it's all on Medusa to see if he can deal any kind of additional damage, but Saya is ready. Right is exactly where it is. Clear it out, but dart has to be removed.
Why destroy?
So just working his way forward. 0 point comes across. Looking to be shot. Medusa needing to push forward, rushes in, tries to capitalize, gets a little bit of damage. Nope. He will lose his life. Side player able to find that one, but now May takes out Rossi. Pushes back through the smoke, finds Izu, gets extra in. On for the ace! Can't quite pivot fast enough to find Saya player, but now Saya in such a dire situation. Tries to tailwind forward, but Anthem can just swing out of boats, finish him off. Suppression there onto Excurate.
Look at the setup from DFM. They recognize you're one away from the no command, so even if you take the B orb, Cypher's all the way on A. Yeah, and everything.
Oh, he spotted two, but I don't think he's been spotted at all.
Oh,
There you go. Two for one. Rossi, Izu, both going to be taken down. Carpe is able to rush forward, finds that elimination. Would love to try to grab the gun, but it's just a bit too concerned. Now tagged. Cam there at Pizza. That dart through. Swing out. Medusa eating quite a bit of damage. Not enough in reply, but they are just not ready for the lurks there from Anthem. Wall goes down. So too does Excurate.
Still watch it. He's still got cyber cages to protect himself from B main.
And this time Cam dart I think goes a little bit wide, but Medusa's shot does not. Izu going to be taken down. Showstopper now at the ready. In towards Market, and he gets two for his trouble. Saya player will be able to come up with two headshots. May and Medusa both going to be taken out. Knives needs a reset. Two more to work with. 3 players that he has to be concerned about. Stack up, and there you go. Cess eventually is able to find the headshot. Plenty of obfuscation as May spraying into that smoke. Works Izu down, 45 HP on him. Carpe as well, chunked out. Saya trying to break his way up through window. Immediately has to pull away from the angle. Paint shell still held. TP forward alongside the box. Izu able to find one. May trades it back, gives himself a second as Carpe will fall. May now sent Saya player stuck in hell. Knocked down to 51 HP. He's just doing so much damage to him. Boombot on the chase.
This just tags everybody.
Yeah.
Just bouncing around.
The Boombot knows where everyone is. Fragment into the corner. Check switch side. Nothing noted, but gun barrel spotted. Saya dead. Swing comes in. May gonna fall. Rossi able to find two, but do they read this? Medusa drop down. Been heard. He finds the first. Excurate eliminated. Swing out from Rossi.
Oh.
And he will bail them out.
Having cleared.
Shockstar does clear that one out. May going to be taken down. Carpe with a fantastic opening kill. Go to the line, share the damage. There's a ping on the reveal. Rossi going to be dropped. Medusa able to put him down, but is resible. Back into the fight. Script picking him up.
Oh!
Medusa coming up with two, keeping the numbers evened up here. Rossi just backs away. 2 point set, but it's quite shallow. Doesn't catch on to anybody here from DFM. Roll theft available. just get Neth over to a corpse.
And you've got a paranoia and a flash drive as well. All the tools you need.
Xcrit putting some shots through across there as they jump their way over. 1 for 1 there. Side player just get taken down immediately after finding Anthem. Neural Theft now invested. Xcrit pulling off the angle after spotting them here. The reveal is in. Swing down onto the site. Rossi dead. Xcrit needs to try to 1v2 this. He gets the first. Neth low on HP, but with a shorty in hand. Jumps into boats. Space not really being taken quite just yet. They'll start working their way forward now. Cyber Cage coming in. May up here on Heaven. Lob in as Izu.
Oh!
Absolutely unexpected. Comes in, strikes. Takes out 2. That is monstrous. Now Milkman going to be burned here by Anthem. They want to end this right here, right now. Side player taken down, a 3v3. This Carpe, he's committed onto the site. This Hunter's Fury not in a position to really find an immense amount of value. Drop down around the back. Carpe puts that Stinger to use, finds one. Anthem gone, but now Medusa and Neth versus Rossi and Xcrit. They're both so damn low. Stinger finds one. Xcrit with 31 HP cannot make it happen. Neth gets the 3K. He will get the defuse once more. And DFM, in their opening series here on stage 1, will get their map victory.
What a map from DFM. They showed exactly why they more meta fade for the time being.
This is who I have to have my eyes on. Xcrit continuing to bring out that chamber. Spots 1, 3 shots. Takes a couple of those headhunter bullets, but eventually is able to find the elimination. Self little the way at, and oh, has even more of them. Now they're all gone. Just to try to clear out that Prowler. Forced away. Into the back here. Continuing to backpedal even further. Just going to be tucked in behind the box. 15 HP here for Xcrit. They very much want to try to hunt him down. Do they read this? Yes, they do. May able to find that kill.
They have Waterfall now as well, so this post plant's not so bad for DFM.
Saya able to find one. Right, as Rossi does fall, spray through. There's the push out of the smoke, but Anthem able to find Saya.
So sticking it.
Defuse being held. They rush him down. Defuse is going to be there. T1.
Personally, I'm kind of okay with this.
Okay, orb take coming through. Medusa starting to move, as you can see on the mini-map, and yep, there you go. Observers snap over at Rossi, able to find the headshot. Reveal decent there from the Haunt. Spotting these players up in rope. Carpe holding close, able to make swift work of May.
Planted.
Turret set up 3 players now on the post plant to see what kind of damage they can deal.
They are already filling the site, so that gives them a shot.
Paranoia does catch on the multiple as they drop down.
One
In the corner though.
remaining.
Saya and Izu will get one apiece. Just seeing if he can find anything at all, but he cannot. So it's going to be a flawless follow-up here for the side of T1.
Flawless.
Things off nicely with a 2-0. The back, so mount control going to be there for the side of T1.
Anthem spotted. Paint shells.
Oh, yep. Sees in, paint shell down, Anthem dead.
Spike down.
Great catch here for the side of T1 as they look to convert this bonus. Saya player now just going to be a little exit, couple shots across, take a smattering of damage, but overall, perfectly healthy here are the players of T1. And now they are being ushered over into the patiently welcoming arms of Xcrit. Outlaw at the ready. TP set up to take him behind the door. Sees nothing and actually whiffs the shot. Zess with the headshot, able to take him down. Neth now lingering around, looking to try to get the catch. And just can't quite steady that spray. Carpe does manage to find that elimination. That gives the man advantage back over here to T1. Izu first. Try to deal with this plant coming in, but widely.
Spike
wait,
planted.
play patiently for the rest of the team to get rotated over.
May needs to win here on the Robo fight.
Oh, no he doesn't.
Okay, Medusa's just
Medusa's
going to cover
done
for
it
him. Well, that suddenly makes things a lot easier because the post-plant situation was not great for DFM. All spread out across.
I know that there's going to be one at Baby Door. Rossi now as well, noted up top, and Izu not really accounted for. Swing out, Carpe dead. Down 10 HP. Smoke in, Boombot going forward, goes off. Izu down now, 40 HP with just a Spectre in hand. Medusa will finish him off with the classic. As DFM will go ahead and really built up. As Xcrit wanted to take some forward space there, but it's just a headhunter that he would be relying on, and takes a nasty bit of damage. Down to 20 HP now, as Showstopper up over the top, and Xcrit nowhere to go. Ends up falling. Nice headshot from Izu, does manage to equalize. His TP up on top of the box, and it's all too easy. Under the stationary target, Izu. Go ahead, fall this one back. Close angle, the prepared for it? No. Neth will be able to shut him down, but he's with 3. It's just absolutely on a tear. Anthem now on his lonesome. As the Nightfall gets committed, knows where the 2 are. He's got some space to play with.
Yeah,
Weapon's going to be recovered, though.
Still just going to go for the safest play. Try to get the plant on A, it looks like. What's the setup, though? Does he try to go aggressive outwards? That's going to be the call. Doesn't want to wait for them to swarm him.
Get behind Rubble. There's a chance for the surprise, but will just be spotted now, but the damage. So you're going to be TPing. Takes himself right over onto the side. Anthem watching for this as the smoke comes down. 9 HP, though. Cap coming through. He confirms his position. 36 HP here from Anthem. Swing the instant headshot.
So now they just have to take some contact on either side of the map to open up some space.
Oh, Medusa. Shoulder to shoulder alongside Saya. Saya, he notices just a little bit sooner. Rossi now spotting out the leg. There's the spray coming through. Puts May down low on HP. Paranoia does send Rossi running, but DFM now in a very precarious spot. 30 seconds remaining as they start rotating back across here towards the C site. Still some noise being made. Saya might have just been able to pick up on the outskirts of those footsteps.
Start to back out just to make sure he can buy time for his teammates to arrive.
Well, everything being sent now. Saya pulling the trigger, but he misses the first target. Anthem's able to go ahead and collect the kill.
10 seconds left.
4v4. They're low on health. With Medusa gone, it means that the pit can't come into play here in this round. But with that plant, they also have a lockdown, and Neth, he's just going to go ahead and send it.
Yeah, not a great way for T1 to get rid of this. And then they have the operator as well to try to work with on this retake. DFM's not in a terrible position, but they do passively have to wait. They don't want to push out because they know that Op's waiting for them somewhere.
Honestly, not even that much space bought by that lockdown as Cess does get grabbed. Still able to find 1 kill, though. Izu going to be taken down. May at the same time was able to find Excurate. Carpe fights back. Caught, thrown. Trying to wait that one out. Trying to stay alive, but in the end, nothing takes him damn low. But Izu seeing more than enough before that smoke does come in. But with the Prowler getting the jump, he's got to make his exit. So TP's out. There's going to be a little bit of space temporarily conceded over here to the side of DFM, but now they need to try to work their way onto the side proper. Saya going to be able to find 2, but Medusa and Anthem, 1 apiece. Pop shot from Excurate going to be good. Just Medusa stopping again. Any potential pit from coming through, and with the classic, he hounds down Rossi.
But the Op as well. I mean, this is hard to read. Now, it does mean that you have to commit 2 people on. Oh!
And that's a hell of a flick to try to hit. Can't make it happen. Medusa with the headshot does take down Excurate. Up now on the ground. Prowler to lead May. Oh! Bit of a fadeaway. Takes down Saya player. That is about as good of a start to a round as you could possibly hope for. Looks like, though, DFM still maybe wanting to play into this pit.
I mean, if you can fly over, you've still got the Boombot and a Prowler and some Nano Swarms.
And now Nightfall.
Yep. Playing it safe, I like it.
Back up and avoid a Bernard. Yep, Rossi does end up getting caught by this. Tap onto the doors. Carpe and Izu finding 1 apiece. How Izu getting himself a second. Carpe as well. Takes out Seth. Takes out Neth. Oh, this
part once they give it up.
Being sent. Rossi puts out that snake bite, but May just flash packing forward, able to find 1. Now they know that Rossi's there inside of the smoke. He's going to be taken down. Side player around the corner, sends a showstopper. Not going to be able to find any eliminations. That's gone. Medusa cleaned up. Carpe again.
Spike down A.
Looking to keep them in this. Spike dropped. Swings around the backside of Rubble. Says up on top of the wall. Does manage to find the adjustment. He's had Excurate's number. Can he get it here?
Oh!
Yes, he can!
Incredible from Cess!
Bounding across a triple kill.
DFM has to suspect the double up. It's not the first time that T1's shown it. Multiple occasions, especially with the turret, of course.
There you go. 2 tap.
Spike down
Anthem
A.
taken down. Fade now out of the equation. Sneth's just going to be grabbing this orb, trying to get closer to that lockdown. Showstopper still available here. I'm curious to try to use it off the back of the door open, but looks like the answer is going to be no. Then Rossi just sending that snake bite out. Laying any push from coming through.
Look at all the space that T1 has now on the C side, though. Excurate single-handedly pushing out of that. They know that this team has to be stuck here. The trademark hadn't activated before.
Paranoia in. May goes through, finds him. Fight will take out Sets, but Showstopper finds Carpe.
Spike down A.
Double kill actually for
Last
Rossi
player
with those snake
standing.
bites, but Excret not ready for Medusa to be hanging that far back. A law from Saya player.
Oh,
Looks down.
remaining.
He's able to get with a no-scope now. Upgrades to the Vandal.
30 seconds left.
Just he versus Medusa. But Medusa, he's
Hit.
got the spike. He's got the spike in his hands. He can rotate to wherever he wants. Granted, only 20 seconds remaining. It's going to cut all the way across the opposite side of the map.
Now, the pit, I mean, it's a 1v1, so it could go either way, but on C site, you don't have as
10
many angles
seconds
you have to
left.
worry about. We're going to go for the mount plant.
Boombot, paint shells, even blast backs. I mean, full util here for Saya. Medusa not going to be using the pit, though. Just looking to try to play this out. It's out towards Mountain. Round towards that attacker's spawn.
Now, he's waiting far back, right? Not sure where Saya's going to come from, but also wants to make sure that Saya has to clear every single corner.
I mean, Saya has no idea where the hell he is.
Now, with the spike, he's going to have to clear out a mound a little bit.
As he pushes over the top of Mound. Oh,
Medusa.
a little bit of ring around the Rosie, and Saya eventually does find him.
Impressive wiring.
Quick blast pack to get himself onto the defuse a little bit faster. 7-3, taking a forward position. Paranoia not getting the catch. Upshot will.
Spike
Anthem
down
dead.
B.
Spike now spotted. Time Rossi just spamming through that door.
Remaining.
And okay, Neth, 2 quick kills there with the Sheriff. Just charges through that spray,
Whoa.
gets himself a third. I mean, what damage dealt. Unreal sheriffing from him. Not the round victory, but
Last
still,
round.
but now that they push up, they don't actually clear this trademark. Medusa going to get into position to be able to utilize the pit you would suspect, but he's actually still going on a bit of an excursion here. Pit shells at the feet of Excret. Will take a decent bit of damage, but outside player finding 2. Excret getting another. And this is all just falling apart. And I have to question what the setup was, what the plan was here. Because Medusa, he pushed up into heaven, he comes back to kill 2 people, but that's about it. 9-3 on the half.
There's no movement.
It's just Medusa over there, Jiggle peeking, and okay, in the meantime, Excret
Oh,
dealt with his May.
oh.
Fight 3
Spike down
kills!
A.
Holy.
Just keep on swinging. May will keep shutting it down.
Both spotted as well.
Yeah, peeking. Knows that they are both on this side of the map. Paint shells sent. May still holding on to his. Plays it backside. Turret set up there and connector to B.
Now, just something
Door
I'm,
still needs to be broken too.
yeah, something I'm noticing is you spotted both, but because they were near the entrance, Medusa actually doesn't push out, so they don't technically have information on if they could have rotated over to B. Normally, Medusa, I would say, is a player who willingly would make sure that he tightens the map, but perhaps just wanting to make sure, because there have been times where that has been the bane of DFM's own rounds.
Find you.
Bring it a
Door
little bit
broken
safer.
now. There's the haunt. So, decent awareness as far as their positions are concerned. Saya getting ready to swing in. There's the jiggle.
30 seconds
Spot
left.
him out. Double approach now through stairs. Anthem on the opposite side. Just a classic in hand.
Bring them.
Decides to send the Prowler. Confirms his suspicions.
One
May
enemy
taking a
remaining.
close angle. I think you might have had Saya.
Yeah.
Says what's out of your mind today.
Sure, we might see a little bit of that perhaps if the match win comes through.
Oh, for sure. Well, Excret does put him down. Anthem as well.
Huge.
Going to be able to find one. Here back of Rubble. Coming up with one, but
No
it's
more
just
free.
ran down by Carpe. Not aware of that at all. Gun's now scooped up. It's just Medusa and Neth to try to turn the tides, and Izu snipes him out of midair. Now just a Spectre
Spike
versus
planted.
4. This one's certainly going to hurt. Yep, Thrifty.
Try to play a little bit craftily around the hut in the middle.
Paint shells are trying to turn, trying to lay. It does not work out too much. T1 just continue to push onward. Boombot set, immediately set to be found. As Anthem gets cleaned up. They trying to play ring around the Rosie a little bit here with that classic in hand. So far is tucked away, finds one, but quite ready for side
Down
player.
A.
And Neth, his damage was dealt with him, by him rather, with that Sheriff earlier on. Let's see if he's got more of that to deliver.
It's 2 sheriffs
Spike
on DFM.
planted.
Not entirely impossible, but the angles aren't going to be in their favor.
And Medusa would have to swing the corner and instantly get the headshot here, but instead he's going to be taking some damage. Suspicion for
enemy
this one
remaining.
Excret. Eventually rewarded with the kill. Saya will find a third. T1 now up to 11.
It's going to be a pinch with the double
No
blast back.
idea. Nightfall at the ready. There it goes. Opens things up. They're trying to flush him out. Saya
Saya's
player
here.
already in from behind. And Izu able to go ahead and continue the crunch right there in front. Medusa now gone. Push up the rope. Saya player down to 21 HP, but eventually finds the headshot. Anthem dropped. It's all on May and Cess to see if they could try to somehow convert this 2v5.
I mean, these two players have had some incredible moments, but looks like it's going to be a tough one. May basically has to do this all on his own, as Cess will be supporting with an operator from behind.
Satchel out.
Flashbacks to try to get himself with these angles a little bit sharper, as that's another paint shell online.
Last
Boss
player
Rossi, but as he
standing.
tries to swing back in, does end up getting taken down. There's too many players to deal with there on that site. T1. Keep them.
I was thinking, I think the last time he did play the Neon was actually with T1, but not in Pacific. It was at the Ludwig Tarek Invitational
Okay.
on Fracture.
Fracture would make sense, but there's a first blood. It's actually going to be taken down. Anthem able to find that opening kill. And Shell's lobbed in, swing back sight here from Saya player. Maybe we'll find too much. It's May and Cess, however, are going to be coming up with some solid goods. Rossi, however, cutting down to the classic. Breaks things open. That leaves now Medusa all on his lonesome. Saya down low. 21 HP remaining here on this Neon as he
One
plays up
enemy
front.
remaining.
He'll get taken down. Now there's an armor advantage here, as that is the last bit of util sent by Rossi. Does have a 0 point back off cooldown. He
Medusa.
already knows roughly where Medusa's going to be.
Yeah, didn't catch a glimpse of him though, but Medusa waits on purpose to
Does
see
he
if
read this though, Medusa? If he sends a bite over here, no.
Wait for
He'll
it.
just swing out. Now knows. Still not being dumped quite just yet though.
One suppressed.
Holds it to half. Swing out to the corner. The frenzy picked up by Rossi. Will be good enough for it. T1. I think their third pistol round here in this series. Start off feeling it. It's in the groove. Just for that Phantom. Side player sliding around the corner. Able to find one. May does shut him down. Sheriff coming across. It's a little bit of damage there.
Now T1, I mean, they have time. They don't need to force.
Everybody locked in behind the box here on site. Spray down coming through. Rossi for the third, but he's going to be able to take it away. And that will give them a second kill here in the second round.
Coverage coming in from Market either. No command.
Now in play, but Saya not checking right. Able course correct back to the left. Set them falling 1 for 1 so far as Isu spotting Cess, but Cess able to win out the fight. Sees Rossi's head. Medusa in the meantime able to find Excurate. So just keep them in this one, but now an advantage is there. And oh, May pulls off the angle, but Carpe
One enemy
hadn't
remaining.
seen him, so he's still able to collect the kill. Rossi now in a 1v3.
Shutting them down.
More damage through. 10 bullets here. Swings out. It's going to be a team. Eventually getting himself up over the top of there.
DFM is going to have to give this site up because they don't want to get swarmed, but that does mean that they'll have to
Spike
deal with
planted.
this post plant. And T1's actually going to push out because they don't have long-range weaponry.
Pop Flash not finding him, but still Saya able to cut him down. Vandal now recovered for him. See short range.
Oh,
Good
this
enough
is
for
a
that
choke.
kill.
This is choke point.
Yep. Wingman leading the charge as a jump in though. May trying to rally the rest of the team around him. To work a treat. They find 2 kills. X-Rit holds the reveal coming through off the neural theft. Double wrap around from backside.
One enemy
Guardian shots up
remaining.
to Clive and X-Ray going to be taken down, and Neff just moves up into the smoke to take out Izu. The fuse can come in. TFM will tie us up at 2-2.
Something I've noticed throughout this entire best of 3 from DFM.
Anthem. There you go. Lightning figures now in play.
Out of charges.
Really shallow.
Fast.
Yeah, really shallow fast lane there as Paranoia slowing him up. Relay bolts now expanded, but Anthem caught. Looking for more. Saya able to get himself a second. Looking for the pop flash. Reveals out. That's in such a bad spot. Medusa in the meantime able to find Carpe. Finds Saya to shut him down. But can't do more than that. Neth now the last one standing. 1v3. I believe footsteps likely heard. Just trying to work his way forward here. Izu up on top of the box. Out spotted. Does do well to come away with the kill. Being fast lane there from Saya player. Does take a shot.
Dizzy's up top.
Dizzy goes out. But Anthem revealed. Not sure which way to look. Rossi able to hound him down. May at the same time going to be taken out as Carpe finds that kill. Just pushing in. Oh no!
Okay.
Does eventually get the headshot, but
Enemy
the initial whiff
Spike down.
costs him
A.
dearly. Stops him from being able to follow up onto somebody else. Pop flash out, gets a full flash there on a Medusa. Just at the lineup, has the kill, but now again, he's just going to be blinded as Rossi just runs him down. Another 3K for him on that KO. Playing 5 players at the ready, already in position to try to go for a flood retake. If they're going to be able to pull it off. They fight to try to check backside. Izu up on top of the box. Thrash not finding much. Showstopper goes out, but Izu already dropped. May does get taken down.
One enemy remaining.
It's Rossi. Yeah, he's detained right on top of the spike. So, a couple ults committed there. DFM will be able to find some stability without too many casualties. Back onto the cam. Dart out.
Out of charges.
So I had just on the opposite side of this smoke, which
Spike planted.
be dissipating somewhat soon. So Carpe moves over to try and reinforce it. Oh, the paranoia timing is absolutely perfect. Still get some damage across there onto the Sova, but now it's going to be scooped up. Medusa trying to find one, does manage to find it, but Rossi trades it back, but he himself dropped. Anthem finds Saya player. Trade up here, monstrous from the side of DFM. He's now having to backpedal, just that sheriff in hand, but he's making damn good use of it. 2 kills, extra with a trap wire dealt with for now.
Yeah, the cage alone puts some pressure to force him back to create these angles, yeah.
Taking a bit of damage there is Anthem. Slide forward. Saya, though, not ready for May this time around. Just managed to finish him off. Backs away, avoiding that fragment as Anthem.
One enemy remaining.
Crossfire setup. Guns down 2. Izu here on the site, and it is a flawless round. What a timeout call here for DFM. Very much getting everything.
They have a read on this pacing.
There's the overdrive already, finding one. Reveal out, relay bolts. Now looking for the stun. Able to find it. Takes a good amount of damage, but Execurate on the follow-up. He is able to trade one back there against Anthem. 2 members left standing. Just the one now is Neth. We'll be able to find 2. Nice little transfer at the end to do some additional damage. Oh, Showstopper sent. Oh, Execurate dead. Swing in. He catches him right before Side player is going to be able to redraw his weapon. Paint shells shallow, right at Carpe's speed. Has to jump up over the top, and now Medusa comes in from behind. He's able to find 2. Izu taken out as well. Rossi on his lonesome with 41 HP. May takes over the round to tie things up right at the end of the half.
The heads-up play to spin 180 degrees in the air is flying so much more space for T1. Help fill that B site, and then just make sure, oh,
but as they swing back in, May wins out on the fight. May, he does get knocked down to 70, but kill found. Swing around here from Neth, looking to lurk his way into B. Spots Rossi. Oh, can't quite find the kill. Rossi trying to jump, trying to get in on top of him so he can utilize those right clicks, but just can't gap close fast enough.
30 seconds left.
Plan getting ready to come through. Anthem still just tucked around the corner. The real reveal coming in. He eats quite a bit of damage there, but is still going to be alive. And suddenly Side player, last one standing, clears the dizzy, but only has so many bullets left in the frenzy, and eventually will be. There's triple push into main, eventually coming through, but pull out that dart. With them able to find one,
Spike
gets
down
the other.
B.
Sure, can get a parting kill there, but has been weakened significantly.
it's going to be a delayed wait, one side or another. It's going to be contact.
Coming through.
They're cautious of it, though. Medusa seems a little wary of it.
Yeah, they sent the paranoia in, spotted one. How far do they actually push into this one? Well, Saya, that's far enough to get all the kills.
Oh,
I suppose is the answer.
So they're holding mid, and they've shifted their weight to A, and this might work out.
This is actually working out for them because I don't think
left.
they realized quite where that 0 point came from. It's all the way across the opposite side. And they get a couple of members tagged. Now they decide that they want to try to push A. Izu, he's got a sheriff in hand. Rossi shutting down May on the approach. Jump forward there into the cyber cage. Rossi trying to stay alive, but eventually will be found there as Neth goes fishing. 2 HP. He somehow finds another. 10 seconds remaining, and Izu looks to shut them all down.
Oh, the spray! Oh, the transfer and the...
TP across here from Izu. Looks like DFM, though, still splitting in here towards this B site. Paranoia. A little bit further behind them, though. Doesn't get the catch. Reveal comes in off the recon. And firing into the corner there. Unable to find too much damage as Anthem comes up with 3. Suddenly, Rossi all by himself. And he is not ready for this one. But May was barely ready for it either, but Plan comes in. Dizzy going to be scooped up once again here for Anthem. Still has that Mosh in his back pocket. Execurate has the ult, needs to try to get over to a corpse and maybe invest that one. Spot out as they start pushing forward. Relay bolts able to get the stuns. Carpe able to gun down 2, guns down 3. Izu will be able to find the final. And just like that, T1 making that retake look a lot easier than we might have anticipated, but they keep
They're closer to the match point. But now they'll need to take a little bit more time.
Oh, Izu. Crisp shot, finds one. Spearing, fishing
One
as
enemy
Izu
remaining.
will be able to get Anthem,
Spike
and
down.
Rossi cleans up two. Saya getting the other. Solid.
Decision has to be fast here from Excurate. The paranoia.
Sat there, Izu pushing forward, able to get the catch. Anthem going to be taken down, but now
Spike
Neth
down
tucked away.
A.
Wrong side box, swings out, finds him, finds another Excurate. Taken down. Man advantage there. Their way out onto the site in front of Rossi before he can try to find the punish. Flash sent in, drone on the hunt. Saya here, backside, able to find one. There's the investment though. Neural depth in from Neth.
Oh, the fast push in.
Spotting out the rest, side player now playing forward. He's in behind the box though, and is sprayable, and Neth has the covering fire. Takes him down,
player.
Neth on for the ace, no!
Spike planted.
Fell to the very
One
last moment,
enemy
spike
remaining.
planted. That's in a bad spot. Doctor there onto the corner. Knows that he's
No!
in, but no, he's still way through top mid. Start wrapping around here towards B. Relay
30
bolts being
seconds
sent. Mage tucks into the corner. Protected
Time.
for now. As there's Excurate, strikes, finds one. Side player gonna be taken down. Neural depth invested. It's TP forward, I believe there. He's gonna be taken down. There's a finding one, but Rossi still here on site, trying to stay alive. Spike
Barely.
can get planted
10 seconds left.
behind the box. No way to try to take him down.
Spike
Poison
planted.
Orb to try and escort him
enemy
out.
remaining.
Carpe on the flank comes up with a kill, and now it is all on Medusa.
He's got spotted. The drone knows.
Been able to get the dart in onto him, but Excurate re-swings with the op. With that defuse, T1, they tie us up 11-2.
That's got to be the reason why Medusa hasn't swung this yet. Surely they're trying to go for a double to try to take this out.
Poison Orb blooms, he tries to go for the timing shot.
They
It's
don't
gonna be
know
a little
about
bit too early, but no, they do not know about Rossi. Smoke now goes down. May turns back, he's able to
Spike
find
down
another.
A.
2 for 2, showstopper at the ready.
10
Heard the
seconds
TP,
left.
doesn't know where it
Check
went.
the smoke. Does he check the
He
smoke?
does!
He does!
Izu gonna be taken
Spike
down.
planted.
3 kills there for May. 3v2. The overdrive available for side player, but Vandal in hand, and he's up close.
I'm out of here.
Clear out on that dart,
player
slides
standing.
in. Neth able to shut it down. Carpe now, the IGL needing to do everything. Try to gain the lead to take this up to match point.
Oh, the smoke is
It's into the smoke. Good sense, gets the headshot there, takes out May.
Trying to
There's
get a
still
reaction.
so much more yet. Just trying to get anything that he possibly can, but all he gets is a bullet to the head. DFM. Little bit of a faster pace round here. Paint Shell clears out one of the trap wires. Main out, just diving in, up over top of the cyber cage. Good for the reveal. Carpe trying to go ADS in, that pick off. We'll just go 1 for 1, but now the pit, at long last, invested here from Medusa, has had this for quite some time.
And they've been pinged. Does this allow for the flank all the way around from Neth?
Left for the reveals now.
Here we go.
Ult going, fishing right now with this overdrive. Side player trying to find any straight damage that he could get. So far, not much going to be found. Sessa dropped. Izu coming up with a kill. Beams still going across. The Dragon from Neth finds himself 2 kills. It's all on Saya player. He's got an op in hand. No more ult charge. Sends out the shot. Swinging a ring around the Rosie, and Medusa gets it done! 13-11. Long have they waited. Finally rewarded. DetonatioN Focus Me find their first victory in VCT Pacific against none other than T1.
Absolute miraculous showing from this squad of DFM. I mean, you just saw how happy they were at kickoff to just even win rounds.